Top right.
Oh, no. Oh yeah! Oh! I'm here with Ottawa Redblacks center, Jon Gott. And Jon, tell me about when you're on the line, what goes through your head when the play starts?
Well, I get about 10 seconds to make the call, get all the guys on the line going the right way that we're supposed to, then I have to get down, snap the ball for Hank, and then we're off.
We're off. So in that second when you snap the ball, you're anticipating right after that to get smoked by a guy who weighs about how much?
About 300 pounds.
So, and you're at around 300?
Around 300.
Right.
You want to be the hammer, not the nail.
Right.
So you want to be the one that's hitting him, not him hitting you. So you have to be quick off that ball.
So you get the ball gone and then boom, forward.
Yep.
Jeez. So, you know, for the people at home, what kind of exercises do you do to get that power? What are some of the things you do to get that explosion, that explosivity in the power?
Well, it all starts from the hips. So we do a lot of hip exercise. We'll do like deadlifts, we'll do squats, get the lower body nice and strong, and mostly just deadlifts. The deadlifts will get your lower body, your whole body right.
And what about you know, injury prevention and stuff like that? Two big guys, it's a lot of weight slamming together.
Yeah, mobility. You can't be stiff out there. You have to be able to move well, and you have to be able to be loose, so you don't get injuries.
So one of the things we've been doing with all the players is a little bit of a challenge after. See what makes you so great at what you do. And you're about 300 pounds. I'm about 185. No, maybe not offensive line, but we'll see what happens. So can you tell us what we have here?
All right, so we just got our little one-man shield. That's when we just go against each other. We don't have pads on. One guy holds it, and then the other guy, he fires off and he hits them. But we're going against the same size, so we don't try and beat up on each other too much. But today we'll go a little harder. And then the other one, we have our one-man sled. This is just to fire off, get our hips through, and just drive the sled a few yards. So here we go, 5 yards. That's about it. You start off low and you just start driving. Your hips will come up as you go. So, all right. You're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, jeez.
It'll knock you back if you're not ready.
Yeah. So. Let's just get a feel for this. Okay.
Keep pumping. Yeah, you gotta keep that pace. That base went all over. That's why I went crazy. You gotta keep your base nice and square.
That is tough on the back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's why you work on your hips so much.
Right. Yeah.
Hips and back.
Because I just felt like I was bending backwards trying to do that.
That's why you gotta stay low.
Right.
You gotta go on an incline. So.
Let's try. Let's try these blocking.
All right, we'll try. So it's the same thing with making contact with that.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna be driving me instead. So
I'm gonna be trying to drive you.
Yeah. So when you fire out, you want your hands inside here.
And how are you hitting open hand or closed fist?
You can grab it right here.
Okay.
On the shoulder pads.
Right.
You get your hands in there. You clench
so
down.
So it's in here.
Yeah, you clench down on their shoulder pads. That gives you a little more.
I thought you were wearing pads there, but you're not. That's just your chest.
Yeah.
All right.
So
cool.
You can grab the sides right here, and that'll give you a little more control.
So I'm gonna grab up here.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I start down just like last time.
Yeah, I'll give you a yard. I'll give you that yard. Yeah, you got to fire off.
You're laughing at me here. All right.
There you go.
All right. Yeah.
A good running back might get by that. But we'll see. So.
All right. We'll try the opposite.
We'll turn it around.
So you're not gonna kill me though, eh?
I can't guarantee that, but I'll keep you up for the most part, I think. So.
And I'm keeping this against my chest?
You don't want to have it out here because then I'll just dump you right over. So. All right, you ready?
I know. Definitely not.
There's a lot of power coming.
That is a lot of power.
It's all leverage too. Whoever's lower is going to win the battle. So.
All right, I just failed to move Jon Gott and could barely move this, so we're going to head into the gym and try a few of those exercises Jon was talking about to try to improve my power a little bit. So we were just on the field with Jon Gott, and though I tried my best to move him and then stop him, I failed, and Jon said that one of the most important parts of doing his job is his hips, And so we're in the gym with OSEG's head of human performance, Kyle Thorne, and he's going to show us an exercise that Gott uses to generate some of that hip power and work on that stuff, right?
Yep, so for our athletes, they move in the horizontal plane mostly. Obviously, a basketball player moves vertically a lot, or a volleyball player, but football players and soccer players, we move in the horizontal plane the most. So for sprinting and running that way, we try to generate force that way. So the hip thrust is the movement that we give them for developing a lot of that hip power in the glutes. So the hip thrust is performed off of a bench or a box, is the easiest way to do it. All right, and it should be about 15 to 18 inches high, and you're just going to put your shoulders on the box, your feet are out in front of the box, and you're hinged at the hip, and then you're going to bridge up.
Right.
All right, and hold if you're using body weight, but then you can add weight.
You can add weight to it.
Yeah, and so we add weight for all of our athletes, and we also do make it more difficult with doing bands or single leg exercises.
Right. Maybe I'll give it a go, and then we can try some weight. Maybe. So start in this position. Up.
So your shoulders should be on the box. Shoulders and head are on the box. Yep. You're going to push through your heels. Squeeze your glutes together. Yes, as high as you can. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Yeah. And then to make it more difficult, keeping body weight, we just lift one leg off the ground.
Lift one leg once I'm up.
And you keep the leg off the whole time. Yep. And do it again. Yep. And as you can feel, it's very similar to a sprinting action.
So let's bring some weight in and give this a go.
Okay, so this is obviously called a barbell hip thrust. So you're going to slide your feet under, and we use a pad to make it more comfortable on the hips.
Right.
Okay, so same idea, bend your legs. Yeah. Okay, shoulders back on the box. Yeah, your hands can still be on the bar.
Still be on the bar for balance.
Yeah. And then just bridge your hips up. Yeah, get them up.
Get them all the way, higher up.
More range of motion. There you go. Perfect.
I can feel it. So Jon Gott would do more than twice as much, eh?
Yeah.
And so for people at home exercising and wanting to get fit, or maybe they're runners, or what are the benefits of this? Maybe not with quite so much weight until they're used to it, but what are the benefits of an exercise like this?
Strong posterior chain, right? So running is you're using your posterior chain a lot, so strong hamstrings, strong glutes, strong low back, and this is going to help develop that, especially for runners.
Right. So I need to do this for about next 5 years, and then maybe I can push Gott over a little bit?
Yep, absolutely, yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
No problem.